These are the Sades SA928 headphones, and they were kindly given to me by Easy SMX on Amazon UK, and they wanted me to basically check them out. So I just thought I'd do a very quick review, a very rough review, and just go over what they are. So these are some budget gaming headphones. They're in the £35 mark on Amazon at the moment, and are guessing around the same amount in dollars. It's a Chinese brand, and that isn't always a bad thing, but I'll get to the writing on the box later because it's rather interesting. There's no bells and whistles software-wise, but what it does have is a very nice build. This here has an opposable, if I can show you, an opposable band on the top, which you can move to your head size, and I'm guessing that it pretty much fits any head size that you could throw at it. Has these two bands at the top, which are basically the top of the headset and hold it all together, but hopefully your head shouldn't be hitting this at any point, because unless you have a massive head, it should be only going up so far. The only worrying thing is the straps on these probably are prone to breakage, but they do feel fairly strong as I'm touching them, but after a while they might be able to wear out. But that's the problem with cheaper headphones, they aren't things forever, really. It's touted to work for Xbox 360, PS3 and 4, and PC. And PC it connects via a USB cable. There's the USB cable, and an audio jack, which you can use if you have an adapter, but it doesn't go into my PC. It's got a control button, which is quite nice, I guess. It's got the voice option on the back here, but it's seemingly useless on a PC. I'm guessing that doesn't really control anything. It's just for the Xbox function. Unless, of course, it controls the mic, which I might test later when I do my microphone test. But yeah, it's nice to have a physical switch to turn down your volume. And then, along with that, it's got AV adapters, which I think are either I think they're for the TV rather than the PS3. I don't know why you'd use one of these. The adapter goes through the audio jack. And then we've got the Xbox 360 one, which is nice. As a PC gamer, I've had an Xbox 360 controller for a while, so it's nice that it's included, and that also goes through the audio jack too. The headphone is really comfy, actually, for saying that it's so cheap. The headphones are squishy and soft, and it feels great on the ears. And because of the headband on top, there's no sort of force on your head at any time. It's hard to tell that you're wearing the headset at all. I thought, actually, because this material on the top here is hard, I thought, well, that's a design flaw, but actually you don't really feel it because your head's always pushing it up. And the top's soft for some reason. But the actual cans, the headphones themselves, which the pads go onto your ears, feel really soft, and they're basically nice to sit on your head. It's also got a bendable microphone, which I'd suggest to anybody that is playing with it not to bend it too much and to just get it to your desired location, because I'm guessing that something like this will wear eventually. It doesn't feel that strong, but it's a very nice feature to have on a headset, to be able to bend the microphone into the right place, especially if you're a louder individual or a quieter individual. The ones that are fixed are quite clunky, I feel, and often they can be too far away from your face. The actual look of the cans is generally good. I love the orange motifs, I love the black, I love the inside. It has this sort of orange netting. Let's get that in focus. But the one thing I don't particularly like is this metal finish. If I can get an angle to show the bulkiness, it's almost got a rounded edge rather than a sharp edge. It's trying to play off like a metallic finish. It's all plastic. The whole thing's plastic, by the way. Sort of what you expect for that price range. But this is sort of giving the idea that it's metal, but it's too thick to even begin to pretend that it is actually metal. That's one of my biggest complaints with the actual visual of it. It's nothing big, but the chunkiness of the metallic parts aren't for me, I guess. The actual cable it comes with is 1 meter long. It's a very nice length of a cable, and I definitely wouldn't use all of this length. It's pretty long. There's also some noise cancelling with the microphone, which I should mention. I tested it out because the big reason I wanted to use a headset over the microphone I've got now, which I'm using to talk over, is because my friends complain so much that they can hear my keyboard in the background, because I've got a mechanical keyboard. It's very loud when you tap, and on TeamSpeak because on a game like Dota, you don't want to be pressing push to talk whilst you're also tapping all the other keys, and things can go on instantly. So having a microphone where you can have it open and it not pick up background sounds is a big plus. So this will be helpful for me when I'm actually doing some Dota. But that might not be a problem for you. You might not have a mechanical keyboard, your keyboard might be quiet, so that might not be a plus. Sound-wise, I'm not an audiophile, but I reckon it's good for its price. The bass is quite punchy. The noise cancelling of the pads is pretty good. I couldn't really hear anything in the background once I had these on, as opposed to my normal go-to headphones, which are open-eared. Gaming, the sound's pretty good, but obviously it's never going to be as good as a proper pair of headphones, something like Sony or something like that. But they're definitely for the price. As I've had other budget gaming headphones before, like the Gamescom versions of headphones, these sound pretty good. I quite enjoy the range of the sound. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you the microphone test, so here it is. I hope you enjoy it. 500 years in the future, there's a whole new frontier, and a crew of the Firefly-class spaceship Serenity is eager to stake a claim on the action. They'll take any job, legal or illegal, to keep fuel in the tanks and food on the table. But things get a bit more complicated after they take on a passenger wanted by the new totalitarian Alliance regime. Now they find themselves on the run, desperate to steer clear of Alliance ships and the flesh-eating reavers who live on the fringes of space. And that's the test of the microphone. You probably won't be able to read it from here, but anyway, on the box, on the back, it says, product specifications and design may be due to improvement of technology and make corresponding adjustment without prior notice. The product in kind prevail. I'm not exactly sure what that means, to be honest. And there's some more as well. In possible dangerous states, such as walking, jogging, special care must be taken or use or temporarily stop using. Do not pull hard headset line so as to avoid the phenomenon of fracture. Either way, you would think that they'd be able to get somebody in to do a bit of English proofreading for them. So in short, the looks are good, apart from the metal parts. The price is good. It's a budget one, obviously. The build quality is alright. I'm not 100% sure how long it'll last, but it feels good on the head and it's very comfortable. And the sound is pretty good, and is basically what you'd expect for the price, if not a little better than what you'd expect for the price. Anyway, I hope this has all been interesting, and I know that I don't normally do gaming hardware, but it's something that I think I'll do alongside video games whenever I get the chance, because hardware is a big part of gaming as well, so here we are. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, until next time, Joshino.